Good morning. Good to be with you on this June 4th Saturday. A beautiful morning in Amelia Island. I'm still in the island and I'm enjoying and having fun here. Yesterday we had a wonderful films and after night party that ended about around 2 o'clock because we had a midnight screening and I watched a lot of good films. And today is a final day and it's going to be a award ceremony. As a matter of fact, I'm going to host the award ceremony. I'm happy. And what I want to talk about today, there is a two extraordinary death. I'm talking about two people. They died yesterday in America. Both had a different story to tell us, and their death actually teaches life and death. Both teach us how we have to live our life. The first I'm going to start with yesterday. There's a guy called Maniak Sarkar. He was Indian. Studied in India, a late university called IIT Kharagpur, and he came to America almost 15 years ago. And he's a 31-year-old guy, married to an American woman in Minnesota, and he went to UCLA. He was studying his PhD. And yesterday he became a mass shooter. Basically, he took his gun and went inside to the office in engineering school. He shot and killed one of the professor, and he also left a kill list. He was supposed to kill another professor. Fortunately, that professor was off campus, and in his kill list his wife also was in the list, but she was living 2,000 miles away from UCLA. However, the police found, and she was also shot and killed. And so this is a guy, right? So he lived his life like this. He came with extraordinary brain power and he was very successful, but still something would have told him in his mind and his brain that he cannot conduct his normal life. Therefore he went to this kind of disaster lifestyle. Then what I want to talk about, Muhammad Ali, the legendary boxer, and he died due to his Parkinson disease, and why I am quoting Muhammad Ali, because Muhammad Ali is the person and a persona for a success, and what you cannot do, people they tell you, but you can do it. That is Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali actually proved when someone says you cannot do it, but you can do it. That is what Muhammad Ali. So that brings to our topic today. Our brains are programmed to create reality out of whatever we are imagining or expecting. It is why you constantly hear about world-class athletes picturing successes before competing. Extreme athletes like skateboarders and bikers, etc., play a movie in their mind of exactly what they are aiming to accomplish before their event. This is like we filmmakers, we actually have the system called a storyboard. Before we go into shoot the movie, after writing a script, we actually make a storyboard, and the storyboard actually is a drawings, and nowadays it's a lot of software has come, so we also use animations. So basically we will see the film what we are going to shoot. So that brings us back into our topic. Your subconscious mind can tell the difference between imaginary scenarios and reality. It watches that movie and assumes it's reality and that is possible. So you have to have imagination with a positive mindset that whatever people tell you you cannot do it, but you imagine that you can do it. When you do that, and your subconscious mind cannot recognize what is reality and what is imaginary. So therefore, the brain actually programmed and wired to believe that you can do this. Once your subconscious mind accepts something as possible, there is no stopping it from becoming reality. Whatever you set your expectations to is what you will get. So set the highest goal and you will get it. Our natural state is one of curiosity and exploration, a state of believing that anything is possible. Think back to when you are 4-year-old, you truly believed that you could do anything, right? Like when I was young, I used to jump into the hole. Basically, that is a hole in somewhere probably like 80 feet, 90 feet in the ground. There will be a water. It's a well. We used to jump when I was young, but when I become older, I get scared when I look at, oh my God, there is a stone in between in the water. So people used to tell us that to jump around that stone. If you don't, you will get hit and die. But when I was very young, probably like a 10, 12 years old, we never bothered all this. We jumped. So what happens is, over time, older people convinced you that you were limited by something. Some force of nature will limit you and make certain things impossible. They stopped believing, like me, right? So anything is possible. So they think it is their job to convince you of the same, but that's not the truth. As you remember, I told you the subconscious mind cannot differentiate between imaginary and reality. If you imagine a good thing and a possible thing, and it will going to do it. So I wanted to quote from Vincent Van Gogh, and he says, "If you hear a voice within you say you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced." With that, I'm going to silence myself and I leave you all. And I gotta go and get ready for next schedule of watching movies today. Okay, so you all have a great day and see you all later. Bye bye.